I
That's
don't
what I'm saying.
know.
You
TB
have
would be a little
a
bit higher.
Bane 5, it makes it kind of rough to try and contest that lane.
Mhm. I think they were probably planning on grabbing that TB pick, given some of these other ban ads, and now they're not so sure.
Pingu is a great drafter, though. That's one thing to remember.
Mhm.
So you could come up with something here.
I wish he was as good of a drafter as he was at naming teams. Unfortunately, we can't put 4 Gringos as the Twitch title.
Yeah. That's fine. It says 4G. They get it, right?
4G in 2021, not 5G? Come on.
You have to get the vaccine to get 5G. It's exclusive.
Right.
Dire must choose.
All right, grab the Keeper of the Light. And then the Terror Blade. Yep, there you go. You were right.
Neph 10,000 points, Ricky 0.
Okay.
I think that's how it...
I don't know if that's quite the right scale, but I'm sure it's somewhat close to that.
Thank you. Lack of disable here. I mean, Bane's got the Fiend's grip, but having nothing on your position 4, I feel like is a little bit of a bad idea.
I was wondering if we were going to see Sniper as a response to TB. In this game, with the bans on Weaver, PL, and Storm, it actually makes a lot of sense. So they're going to ban the other 2 diving heroes from the mid lane, things like the Ember Spirit. And this Sniper is going to actually be really strong. I like this a lot. And it could even be Ryoya on the mid lane Sniper. It plays out pretty well in the mid lane. You actually build him stat-wise, pick up an early Satanic, and you just own. But this is actually a really good pick. I thought this hero was going to see a lot more attention after this most recent patch.
The only reason they picked this, is because last night, Sammy Boy, before he went to bed, he played a position 1 Sniper. You can just watch this guy stream and figure out what he's going to play, man.
Yeah, there it is.
You're right about the Void Spirit ban. Probably
it's gonna be Void Spirit, Ember Spirit. You just gotta ban the heroes that can get on top of Sniper.
They get rid of the puck themselves. They make it even easier for the Sniper.
It's too good of a puck game for Ryoya in the mid lane. You actually can't give it to him.
Yeah, but they've got the next pick here on Gringos.
Get rid of Tiny. Okay, that's actually a really good one too.
Not bad. Being able to blink on top of the Sniper and blow him up. Any extra damage coming from the Keeper of the Light. We'll see what the last pick is here. Both teams have 40 seconds reserve time. But yeah, Xiaomi was so proud of himself last night. He picked the Sniper. He had what? Udomi on his team? Or no, he had Mr. Jeans on his team. Mr. Jeans was flaming the Sniper. Sammy Boy was owning though.
I think this hero is good, man. The change to his take aim is really strong. If you
100% headshot,
100% headshot for like 2 seconds or 3 seconds or something, it's really strong.
Thanks,
bullshit
guys.
is what it is.
Tidehunter is going to have a really rough time in this lane.
Good effort.
Good effort indeed. Yeah, last pick here for both teams. Mostly going to be the mid lane hero. My guess, we're going to see Ember in one of these. It's decent for both teams. There is still Alina available as well.
Radiant's turn to pick.
I'm sorry, Neph, do you see this Hoodwink right? So we're going to be seeing mid Keeper of the Light again?
Maybe we'll see mid Hoodwink.
No way. Absolutely no way.
You don't think so?
No, that hero is... There's just no chance.
All right. I don't think mid Keeper of the Light is really worth picking anymore. That got a lot of nerfs.
It did.
But what was something like even his level 1 was nerfed as well. Like his blast is a lot less damage. It's down to 200 damage again. You lost like more than 10% of your damage at level 1, ended up being reduced from 225 to 200 for the 3.1 second channel time, is it? Or 3 second channel time it is?
I mean, you definitely just pick Ember Spirit here for Ryoya, do you not? This is such a good Ember game.
Yeah, you need something that can play far forward and get good initiations off. Without that,
or
you don't have any
Pango.
way to initiate.
Pango is still available.
Ooh. Mars.
Okay, is that mid Beastmaster then? Because no, it is going to be mid Mars. Oh my God, Sammy has the Arcana.
Yeah.
The Spaceman Sniper.
No, it's not an Arcana. It's like very rare from the Dire Tide set.
Yeah, it's basically an Arcana though.
Yeah, it shoots out lasers.
It changes everything like an Arcana does. This thing is super cool.
It's going to be a Giant on the Hoodwink playing position 4. You have Pingu, position 5, Bane, Valkyrie, Tidehunter. It is mid-queue for the Light, and DNM on Terrorblade again. I mean, he did decent last game on the TB, but I think the lineup last game was too strong. The Mars pickup mid, I think, was really smart. We see this happen, come out a lot from South American teams, the mid Mars. We don't see it so often in NA, I feel. And yeah, Ike's Mike, Beastmaster, Flea. We'll see if Flea ends up taking as many CS from his teammates as he did in the last game. I'm not sure this sniper is actually going to work in a competitive match, but Mars happens to be very good against a TB. Being able to put him either on the inside or the outside of the arena, and just being able to do whatever you want to the rest of his team. And all the damage is going to come out from the TB here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all in on TEAMTEAM. I think this sniper is going to just crush this lane, and he is going to have a absolutely free time. I am not worried about Sammy finding a lot of net worth this game at all. It's going to come down to a skill build, but mid-Mars, he's going to get a lot of experience. He's not going to have a too rough of a lane either. He's against Keeper of the Light, who is just going to be constantly focusing on shoving the lane. And Mars can just pretty easily deal with the creeps and farm up early level 6, make some rotations. And like you said, his main target is going to be this Terrorblade. If he can shut down DNM, he's feeling really good.
Dude, this guy didn't even pick Sniper in his pub last night. He randomed it.
That's amazing. How do you know?
This guy. Huh? I was watching.
Oh.
Well, I was watching part of it. I was cleaning up my... I mean, I've got barely any sleep. I had to clean up my apartment, and then...
There's no way they...
I had to read the patch
put Terrorblade in the off lane, right? There's no way you put Terrorblade there, right?
Well, like you said, it's going to be an issue dealing with... Maybe they think that they're going to throw IX Mike up into a lane against TB. In fact, Undying was walking up over there.
It's definitely going to be Sniper and Undying bottom. If you put the Terrorblade down here, I mean, there's just no way. There's no way that's going to work out, right? You might be able to CS a little bit better than Sniper, but this Undying will just crush you.
We'll see. He might just try to play whatever lane the Undying isn't. Like, Mikey is like... Yeah, Mike's just playing around the top lane right now. They don't know where the TB is going to go just yet. It's possible they predict IX Mike trying to match up to wherever the TB is going to be. We'll find out shortly.
Oh, Mike about to get surrounded. Gush comes out, and this should be a kill here. Gonna Decay, trying to stall this out a little bit, but First Blood going the way of Giant on the Hoodwink, and you do need him in the lane to do some work against this Terrorblade, and they're gonna spot this out right now.
They're gonna start with the tri lane. Against Undying, it's not an amazing idea. I'm gonna be real with you here.
Okay, this is an Arcana. I don't care what anyone says. This set is an actual Arcana. Wow, he's actually TPing. And Undying TP down for this, which I think is correct. You want him into this tri lane, especially with the Terrorblade, but Brax just comes down right away. Sentry there as well. They get the D ward.
So it does end up being the lane, like you mentioned, the Beastmaster and the Undying. You were talking about this. He just throws 2 decays out of the Terrorblade, hits him with the Soul Rip, hits him with the axes, and then he's dead. And playing a tri lane against the Undying is not a smart move. They'll probably try to match him up against wherever Sniper is, but IX Mike... Actually, if you're going to do it, you do it right now when IX Mike doesn't have his TP available. You got the first kill off onto him.
Yeah. But we'll see how this goes. I am pretty sure Sammy is going to have a fine time against this Tidehunter. I don't think he cares all that much. Flea should be able to make a decent amount of space for him as well. Oof, Arrow not going to catch the big creep there.
Unfortunate. Yeah, he's just going to click him down. He's not going to do the same thing he did last game where we went Orb of Corrosion. This lane looks like he wants to go double Wraith Band instead.
Those are just casual components. It's fine. He's not going to actually finish the Wraith Band.
Casual components. Right. There's a lot of physical damage from this other team there. TB, Hoodwink, and Tidehunter, all people want to trade clicks with you, so the extra armor and attacks that you get from the Wraith Band kind of makes sense.
You get 2 armor per Wraith Band, right?
Yeah. A little bit more than that. 1.5 armor than the 5 agility. Ends up being a little bit more than 2. Anyways, his bot lane. Mike has gone through a lot of his mana. Pretty low HP as well. So I guess tri lane is going decent for DNM at this point. He's hitting 13 and 3. Compare that to Sammy Boy's 8 and 4.
He did miss a full wave though, is the thing on this sniper. But you are correct. Like, he is farming pretty well. Problem though, Valkyrie getting crushed here in the top lane, taking a lot of damage. Last shrapnel comes through, and that is a kill. This is exactly what I was afraid of. You're on the Tidehunter. I'll be honest, I might buy this sniper set after this game.
You can't.
What do you mean I
It's
can't?
a trade cooldown.
What? No, it's not, is it? You can definitely buy it.
Oh, maybe it's just Sammy's. It's on trade cooldown.
You probably just
Can you
bought
buy
it
it?
recently.
Oh. 719. Interesting. You don't even play Dota recently, and you never play. You would never play Sniper.
Dude, Sniper is one of my favorite heroes in Dota. What are you talking about?
I've never seen you play that hero.
One of my favorites.
I watch your stream all the time, and I've never seen you play Sniper.
Because
You're
I
fake.
play off lane nowadays, man. I used to be a carry player and a mid player, and I played a lot of Sniper in those days.
It's not something you brag about.
I also used to do. I also like was big on the 4 position Sniper, but like when it was actually decent.
Want to hear my Ricky impression?
Oh no, no, please don't.
I like Sniper and Pudge, 2-head.
You son of a bitch.
Those are the 2 heroes you talk about playing. Oh, nice move there by Brax. Ends up cutting the tree immediately as Giant throws ahead an acorn shot. So it doesn't end up connecting that bushwhack, and because of it, he manages to get away. And Ice Mike tosses himself, so he'll back up to full. Looking good on the Beastmaster, but does on a meta lane for now. Mid lane, I haven't taken too much of a look at. He's just going triple null talisman here on Destiny. Raya is just going to be forced to dodge out these Keeper of the Light Blast.
Yeah, mid lane is going to be just super boring, which is kind of why I never even bothered putting the camera there. It's just going to be Mars dragging waves and Coddle clearing waves while stacking. Like, it's going to be nothing else.
Yeah. This is... The cooldown was increased on Illuminate from 11 seconds to 13 as well. I forgot about that one. On top of it, giving him 25 less damage across every single level. So he doesn't get to spam this one near as much. It really reduces his kill threat from the hero.
Oh, Arrow catches the Tidehunter in the top lane. This is 3 points in the shrapnel. He can't really go anywhere. He's just dead.
Yep.
Oh, man. Sammy actually expended all 3 shrapnel charges for that, but...
He did the same last time. He didn't even need to. Just wanted to secure the fact that Kill was dead. This is ridiculous. I don't want this to work. People are going to start doing this if this works.
How do you, like, I'm telling you, Sniper is actually a very strong hero. I'm surprised it was not even getting picked last patch, but the thing is he doesn't clear stacks as much.
The only reason he's picking this because he ran into it last night by mistake.
It's good into the TB, dude. It's good into the TB. Bottom lane, they chase down Brax as well. They get 2. I mean, the tri lane kind of paying off pretty well here. They've got 33 and 11 on this Terrorblade. He's level 4. Brax does have a decent chunk of XP still, but them finding the kills is really nice. Roya has level 7. I mean, you really need to put this arena to good use. I feel like he has to rotate bottom here soon. Otherwise, his mid lane Mars is not going to be paying off. Top lane Valkyrie in trouble once again. No shrapnel, though, means they can't actually do the damage.
Yeah, he's got one more charge at the moment, but isn't going to drop that. He wants to build up 2 or 3 charges again, so he's able to stay on top of his Tidehunter. He's got... Yeah, he didn't end up going Assassinate at 6. Weird stuff. Might want to get take aim at level 5. Once you have a little bit of attack speed behind you, like, you actually slow down the heroes quite a bit with this headshot. The only issue is it only lasts 3 seconds, so you want a bit of attack speed to get that extra damage first. Otherwise, you're better off just putting extra points in the headshot or when you assassinate there.
Yeah, I think you definitely just ignore the assassinate and go for the take aim next, because being able to just toggle that on if Tidehunter shows in lane is pretty strong. But the thing is like Tidehunter's probably not coming back to this lane anytime soon. He's just going to be farming the jungle, and Sammy just constantly cutting and pulling the wave.
Dire's top tower is
Net worth wise, both offlaners in the dumpster, but the top net worth gonna go the way of the Keeper of the Light. Not that surprising. Ryoya finally comes to the bottom lane, drops the arena, and he's gonna be able to punish Pingu. So he finds a kill. DNM, obviously the target he'd like to get, but doesn't end up finding it. Flea.
He's just gonna make life slightly more miserable for DNM, pulling out his illusions, making it harder for him to farm here.
Oh, that was an interesting arrow.
I think he tried to hit the big creep with it.
Oh, he doesn't get it though.
Unlucky. What can you do?
I mean, they're just pushing him out though, wasting a lot of his metamorphosis.
Yep. Nice
Chasing
place.
after Ryoya in the mid lane, he will just spear away Pingu. He's gonna be fine.
Smiles upon me.
Valkyrie now level 6 on this Tidehunter, and Sammy, he's gone back for the 4th point in the Shrapnel. This does a lot of damage.
Yeah. We'll see if he ends up going extra point of headshot, level 8. I think he'll go
Yeah,
take
you
aim.
gotta go take
he
aim,
does.
yeah. Now that he sees Valkyrie in the lane, you definitely just take the take aim.
Yeah. I think he's... Alright, never mind. He's only got 1 point, one shrapnel left, so he can't go for a kill here. If he had a little bit more... Alright, yeah, with Mars, he's gonna be able to kill him. You're gonna love this, trust me. Take aim.
Yeah. Very fun, very fun. He does have Kraken Shell still, but ooh, a little bit whiff on the spear there. But Shrapnel's gonna come out, and he could drop the Ravage, but I think Valkyrie knows
It's a waste.
there's no point. He's just definitely gonna tick down here. Oh, drops it anyway. With the rotation in from the Keeper of the Light, but he guesses correctly. And Sammy's just gonna salve up on the side. He is out. Arena just cooled down. Bleska does need to be careful.
Yeah. That spear being off the mark gonna mess with Sammy a little bit, but they end up spending the Ravage and Sammy, like you said, heals all the way back up, so gonna be just fine. Roya at no HP now, though.
I mean, he might find Bleska. He has the arena. He's caught him, but he misses the spear. However, he doesn't really need that much more as Sammy. He's here on the sniper. The arrow comes out. No way. He's too fast. Boots of travel plus the bonus move speed. This is nerfed, by the way. Unbelievable. What a hero.
He's just gonna get out.
Ryoya needs to stop using spear before God's Rebuke.
Yes.
That is, he's griefing his own game here.
Yeah, you do more damage overall if you throw out the spear first and use God's Rebuke after, but it is so hard to land.
On a 500 MS Coddle is not easy to hit.
Yeah.
All right, Sammy's got a mill. Oh man, what was that? I died almost. Yeah, something just decided to get caught in my throat there. It wasn't my
You're
spit.
carrying this cast. But
It wasn't my spit this time. It's fine. But yeah, Sammy's got a Maelstrom now, and he's gonna be able to clear up ancient stacks and just big stacks in general. Shrapnel and Maelstrom just makes so much work of these. And he happens to find himself a broom handle too. Extra damage, a little bit of armor. Oh yeah, this is what I love to see. Neph, how do you not enjoy this?
How do I not enjoy shrapnel onto a really big stack?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a pretty slow farming speed. I'm gonna be real with you.
Bottom
think
tower
he's better
does
off-
go down to the Terror Blade, by the way.
Yeah,
DNM
I
was
think he'd
pushing
be
there.
better off just like clearing wave creeps, to be honest with you. Especially these minus 15% for each stack. How much gold is he needed for this thunder? 54 gold for killing the thunder hide.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
110 for the Black Dragon, though. Ooh, nice D-ward there by Mike.
Under attack.
Yeah.
Well, they've traded for the off lane, or they've traded both the safe lane towers at this point. Net worth is pretty even overall. Sniper just at the very top here with the Keeper of the Light. It's mostly just these offlaners, Valkyrie as well as Brax here on the Beastmaster have both kind of struggled. Helm of the Dominator is done. Valkyrie picked up a Hood of Defiance to try and tank up a little bit here. Both teams just content farming, it would seem, but I mean, if I'm team, I'm super happy about that, honestly. This sniper definitely wins late game, I think. Neph, you don't agree, it seems?
No, I'm just trying to... We got a chip vest on the ground here, and it's been there for some time.
Where? Where's this chip vest?
I can ping... I'm pinging him.
I can't see it on... I can't see it. Just tell me. Oh, there it is. Okay.
You can't see my pings?
No. Can you see my pings?
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, is it because I have co-broadcasters muted? Is that why it mutes pings?
Probably.
That's not good. I've been pinging places when kills have been happening. I thought that you'd be able to move over to the faster because of it. I mean, Jerry would be able to move faster because of it.
Now we know. Pingu caught bottom, catches Flea bottom lane with the Fiend's Grip. So first usage of that ability, might as well just try and grab the kill while they can. Flea ends up being really farmed out of the 4 position, so it's not bad. He's actually going for an Aghanim Scepter, it seems, right out of the gate.
Interesting choice.
Man wants to farm.
Yeah. Poso. Aghanim Scepter, first item is...
Ooh, Arena Spear catches the Tidehunter in the mid lane. He's got the Ravage. The arrow comes through as well. Tidehunter. This is going to be able to drop it at the very end, and a lot of damage coming through from Blessed Kid here. And Mars going to go down as well. Valkyrie saved thanks to that Hooded Defiance and that stick. End up being a huge turnaround here for the side of 4G. The question is, can they get anything more? We're in the mid lane. Oh, Valkyrie gonna tank the arrow, but Blessed Kid gets sniped instead. Can they actually take down the Tidehunter is the question. That's a big one.
The answer is yes.
The summons, Brax trying to close the gap. Another shrapnel. Axes come through and he gets the kill. Okay, a little bit too far on the side of 4G there.
Ends up being it was a decent fight for the start of that one, though. They shouldn't have kept going after they got the first couple of kills, though. They expended all their damage at the start of that one. The Ravage, the Sharpshooter, the Keeper of the Light, once he'd blown off a couple of Illuminates in his Dagon. He didn't really have a ton left in his kit. Like, they can turn things around on him so quickly. Despite the fact that he's very fast, he's also pretty frail. He's an old man with weak arms.
Yeah, we talked about it. You know, he can barely hold up the staff, but... Ryoya, bottom lane. Just snipes Giant in the trees, it seems.
Brax working on that Vladimir's offering him the Overlord that we were talking about, but started to take map control. They have that mid tower. They've got top. I think they're probably going to want to put the pressure on these tier 2s. What Sammy has this Chrysalis thing start to get pretty scary.
Actually, just gonna go right into Roche. They don't mind. They've got damage from the Beastmaster arrow there as well, and even though Alpha Wolf Aura.
I mean, I guess Ravage is on cooldown.
It's actually not that slow. It's going pretty fast, and take aim. Pretty decent chunk of damage as well.
You're right. This isn't that bad.
Oh, they got it. He just gonna be picked up by the sniper, heal from the Mike's Undying, and they're feeling pretty good here on the side of TEAMTEAM.
Yep. Aegis picked up. He's got Chrysalis on the sniper now. We're just about hitting 17 minutes. If he gets a better neutral item as well, I think Sammy Boy's gonna be pretty happy. If you get yourself a Grove Bow, that is so good.
Yeah, Grove Bow is one heck of an item.
Yeah.
Attack speed goes so far on sniper, and then you also just get the extra range, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, they're going to struggle to deal with him at that point. They already struggle to deal with him.
DNM on the Terrorblade has the Yasha. Looks like he's just gonna go for the Scotty before the Yasha, or before like a Manta or Sanjin Yasha. So he's actually closing in pretty far, just about 1,000 gold away. Moving up to the top tier 2 tower is going to be Sammy and Brax. Try and put some damage out onto this, and with, again, these auras, it's pretty quick. Yeah,
Sniper is doing like 250 damage per auto attack here, or it's like 230. Right to be exact. And there's not much they can do about this one. They're going to struggle to get on top of this sniper on all their heroes as well. Terribly just about his Eye of Scotty, but even then, like, give it Arena that's going to stop you from getting through to the TB. You have an Undying, you be spamming spells, and you have to get through Tombstone. You have to
Mid lane, Ryoya misses the spear once again, but does have the arena holding them in place. Tidehunter's got the Ravage if he wants to throw a giant. Just get slapped. It's a 1-for-1 trade. You lost your Mars, though. Valkyrie, no way he's getting out of here. You are just getting slowed down by this Tidehunter and Sniper. Way too much roar on the backside. It finds Bane. The follow-up stomp as well. And with the rotation in from Flea, the snipe from downtown doesn't even connect. They get 3.
Thanks a lot.
He wanted to finally grab that kill with the Assassinate KS, but couldn't quite land it. But fight again going their way. Not great to lose that Royale. Bit of XP goes the way of for Gringos. They have a decent advantage right now on Team, so it'll peter out at least a little bit. But I don't think this gets any easier. You don't have a way of... It doesn't?
Like you said, they never gets easier against the Sniper. They don't have good heroes at getting on top of them. The Keeper of the Light wants to sit super far back, as well as this, you know, DNM Terrorblade. And the only alternatives, you go like that Blink Aghanim Scepter build, but you have to wait till Valkyrie at least has a Blink on the Tidehunter before any of that becomes, like, a possibility. By that point, Sammy's gonna have the Silver Edge. I don't know, NF. What's the options here for the side of 4G? I mean, the Coddle, he's got Dagon 3 completed, it seems.
I mean, maybe Dagon to just blow up this Sniper. You're gonna need Blink Daggers on both the Keeper of the Light and I think the TB this game. I think that's your option. Jump on the Sniper on the back line with Blink Dagger. Just try to blow him before the fight even starts. Like, you can zone the majority of the team if you get a Ravage off from like the other half of the team, while your TB and your Coddle try to jump the Snipe on the back line. But as long as they establish good vision on Team, that's not going to be an issue. I do think the DNM is very farmed, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he is.
But getting through the Sniper with a Mars in the way is not easy.
Yeah, absolutely. And they actually managed to finish with the Aghanim Scepter here on this Mirana, so he is super farmed, and he's actually be able to farm quite a bit faster now that he has that. I mean, there's got to be something big coming out here for the side of 4G. It's really just the Blink Dagger for Valkyrie, I believe, right? Yeah, just now completed. They might be able to take a fight with this and surprise the side of Team, so probably see them group up or smoke sometime soon for that. Sammy finishes the Silver Edge. He's got it done.
Yeah, BKB he's working on next. That's going to prevent them from just blowing him up with the Keeper of the Light. He knows that's a solution. Yeah, Coddle's got the Blink Dagger queued up right now. Being able to play around with, 3 points in the Dagon. Like, you might just be able to blow him up. You throw a quick Solar Bind. I get the extra damage amp with a Blinding Light, then hit him with the Illuminate afterwards. You'd be able to kill him, but once he gets a BKB completed, no longer an option.
I kind of like Satanic more than a BKB here for this Sniper. Because,
really?
Yeah. I don't think BKB does a whole lot for him, but if he gets a Satanic, he's so much tankier. Alright, Aegis gonna get reclaimed there, and again, another slow game kind of from these two teams as they're both just trying to farm it up. 4K advantage now for the side of Team. Similar to what we saw last game. Eventually it just kind of all fell apart for the side of 4G though.
Yeah. It's looking like it might just happen again.
Almost to the BKB here on Ryoya, and that'll be a huge difference for him. We've seen him in these fights. He's kind of missed a few spears, but for the most part, he just doesn't survive once he drops the arena. There's just too much magic damage coming through from the Coddle as well as the Hoodwink and stuff.
Yep. They're smoking up now, so they're looking to take a fight against it. They should obviously all just TP top. I'm sure the enemy team is there. They're starting to see it, yeah. Flea's going to head up there. Moonlight Shadow is still on cooldown, but they just walk right into them.
They want to go. Rax could open with the roar. The arrow comes through, doesn't actually connect, but there's going to be the arena. The spear catches catches correctly this time onto the Terrorblade. The BKB comes out, but he gets the Sunder. He ends up taking down Undying right away. There's going to be the Fiend's Grip holding Mars in place to focus down this Tombstone. Valkyrie will be the next to go down, but a beautiful arrow in from Flea. DNM's got a bail. They still have Aurora available. A 2-for-2 trade here. A nice fight for the side of 4G as they got the tower out of it.
Yeah, honestly, that was really good. Interviewing the sleep off, you did go way too far forward there on IX Mike. I mean, half the point of this BKB is the fact that you can sit right beside this TB and he's not able to get the center off onto you. IX Mike kind of gave that one up to him. Only reason he survived that one. So you end up getting your mid lane for the position 3, and both people end up losing the 5 on either side there. There's a nice save there by the Bane. I'll admit, Pengu ended up reacting to that one pretty quickly, but I think it was more so a mistake by Mike going too far forward than anything else.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, if he doesn't get that Sunder off, feels pretty dang good for the side of Team. Sammy, by the way, did find a Grove Bow. I didn't even notice that, but another one going the way of the Dire. Unfortunately, not as value.
What can you do?
There's a Blink Dagger on Brax. He's 20 gold away. That's huge, because they really do need that Blink initiation to follow up with this Mars.
I mean, Pingu's going to be able to kind of mess with the initiation. The Nightmare that comes out onto the TB is going to buy him enough time to like pop a BKB or get a Sunder off a lot of the time, but we'll see. If they can get him out by themselves with this Blink Dagger, then he's going to be fine. But I'm surprised they took a fight that well. Again, the fact that TB managed to go back up at full HP when he was just about dead and get the kill off onto and die before he could do much with his ultimate is pretty nice.
He's actually got the Satanic queued up here on the Terrorblade as well, and that's going to be a huge power spike for this hero. I mean, the chances of bringing him down full to 0 are not that high. They don't have a ton of burst damage, but if they get the Roar and like an Arena onto them, they might be able to do it.
I think it's a matter of like separating him from the rest of his team, because again, the Ravage comes out a little bit after the Roar. It's going to delay like the entire team lineup from being able to burst down this TB.
Oh, Giant playing with Ryoya here in the bottom lane, but Flea has hit the arrow, and he does. All right, nice Arena there. We'll be able to punish that Hoodwink hiding in the trees.
All right, what's DNM got queued up next?
Is Satanic. Yeah.
I really think he should have a Blink Dagger, man. I don't know. I guess he's looking to dangle.
Yeah, he might be dangling for a counter initiation with the Tidehunter and stuff.
I guess that's how they see the winning these fights, but it doesn't help them get on top of Sniper. I think Sammy Boy's just gonna have a free game unless you like somehow get a kill onto everybody else and then start running at him. You have a lot of movement speed on your heroes, but Sammy is definitely a problem.
Okay, Helm of the Overlord Stormcrafter is actually terrifying.
Why?
Because it just clears waves, and it has 1800 health and infinite mana. This is the new Black Dragon, basically.
I'm not convinced. It seems a little bit underwhelming to me.
You just haven't seen it. You just haven't seen it.
One thing it is very good for is the fact that it has 1800 night vision.
That is true. It does.
I think I went over that with you a couple casts ago.
Yeah.
Is fairly sick. I think that's kind of like a remnant of Warcraft 3 era stuff. A lot of the other neutral creeps have had their vision reduced. This thing has been relatively unchanged. If people start going Stormcrafter more often, I think its vision radius will end up being reduced.
It's about to be nighttime, so it's going to make a big difference here.
Look at the range of vision of this thing, man.
You're smoked up on the side of 4G here. Actually heading into the triangle, but...
How much vision? So much vision.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Look at the amount of vision you have on this triangle because of these Hawks as well. Just the wards, the Hawks, like all of Beastmaster contributing to the team. It's one of the reasons this hero is so desirable for a lot of drafts. And they're just gonna go ahead, go right onto the high ground, try and force them back.
Yeah, they know they can't wrap on them. They got vision through their entire jungle.
Look at the base, dude. Look at the Stormcrawler. It's just Stormcrafter. It's literally just sitting there.
Yeah. They have so much vision behind them because of the wards, because of Hawks. They have so much vision inside their base because of the Stormcrafter. He's just gonna Dagon it, but even that's not gonna finish it off. He'll try to blast it.
They're just gonna try and finish up Roche on the back side. The question is, do they know? They smoke up right away, and they're beelining it forward. Their Terrorblade illusion's gonna come through. Sammy actually pops for the moment. Terrorblade stunned up. There's the Arena of the Spear. He's off the mark again on Ryoya. Pops the BKB, but with Terrorblade being stuck there, the Roar is gonna hold him down, and now Tidehunter jumps in. The Ravage not gonna connect to Snammy. Pops that BKB. Fiend's Grip onto the Mars. 3 heroes dead, about to be a 4th. My God, decapitating that Bane.
Way too much damage coming out from the sniper here. Sammy ended up doing almost 4,000 damage in such a short period of time in that fight, and that's what the BKB's for. He tried to jump and get the counter initiation with the Tidehunter. As long as Sniper's still standing, as long as you're getting these auto attacks off, you're melting.
Did he take the shard?
Dyer's bottom tower is
That was second Roche, right? Or was that first Roche?
I think that was second Roche.
I don't know. He has a shard. I couldn't tell if he bought it or if... oh my God, Blessed Kid just goes down in the base. Well, that is no buyback on your Coddle, and he's the primary D-push here.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
No, he might have bought that shard. I might be crazy.
I don't know.
Either way, he's got a concussive grenade now. He doesn't necessarily need it because I don't think anyone's getting close enough to him for him to use it. But
It's pretty good against DNM. It's a disarm against a Terrorblade, right?
Yeah.
He's got Silver Edge just sitting here waiting to figure someone, but just gonna reveal. Focus up on this barracks. The Mjolnir completed now, giving him so much attack speed.
And the issue with the concussive grenade is he's never going to be close enough to TB to use it unless the TB goes for a blink dagger. So he's got a counter available to him if he does go that item that he, in my opinion, pretty desperately needs.
Oh my gosh, Valkyrie just getting headshot. Assassinates come through. I don't think he's gonna finish him out. He gets the blink in time.
He does not have a care in the world.
No. He just gets soul ripped back up here by Mike in a moment. Yeah. Silver Edge right up onto the high ground, takes down another tier 2, and man, fighting into this sniper feels so bad. He is just straight artillery at this point. And if you come close, he just activates that take aim.
Yeah, almost
Shrapnel behind the towers. Oh, nice sharpshooter. But he's still got an Aegis. He's still got a BKB. He has to go Satanic now, right?
Not necessarily. I mean, you've got Vlad's on, well, Humble the Overlord on the Beastmaster. He's healing up off of this, see?
That's true.
He's back up at full HP already. I mean, you could just go for an Io Scotty, or you get something for True Strike instead. I mean, TB does have a little bit of evasion.
MKB is good. Gives more attack speed than it used to.
I think this is ridiculous.
Dyer's bottom tower has fallen.
This is an 18k gold lead on the back of this sniper, and it's looking really rough for 4G. They smoke up. Looks like they're going to try and go for a nice little wrap around. Fortunately for them, Mirana's not quite here, and if they find Ryoya, wouldn't be bad, but they've got a ward up on the high ground. They know they're behind them. They pop the smoke. In comes Valkyrie, a nice 3-man Ravage. They grab the Mars into the Fiend's Grip. They can take him down before anything else. They get him, but Tidehunter just gets broken and falls down. Now DNM up on the high ground. They have the vision advantage. He popped that meta, and I think Sammy's just going to turn his attention back onto the tower, and that's exactly what he does. Flea in the mid lane, duking it out with the Keeper of the Light. That tier 3 goes down. DNM trying to come in, close the gap here onto the Terrorblade. The Roar comes through, wasting that duration of the Satanic, and Sammy just pops the BKB. Sunder up onto Blessed Kid, but he's still broken. The damage is just too much from Sammy. He pops the BKB and just beats him down. The GG comes through. And oh boy, Neff, let me see some more Sniper.
You got Sniper coming to a pub near you. You managed to take down this TV. Sammy Boy, they just had no way to get on top of him, right? I think they realized or decided they were going to pick that up pretty early on. The Storm Spirit getting banned out in the second banning phase, and they got rid of, what was it, the Void Spirit. And what was the last ban that came out from them? It was made even easier from the fact that they banned out the Puck too on the side of for Gringos. It was just no way to get on top of this Sniper. Blink Deck was eventually finished on. Well, it wasn't even finished on Blessed Kid. You had it on the Tidehunter, but that's basically it. Because of that, Sammy Boy got to sit so far back. He barely took any damage this game.
Where is his damage? Yeah, my goodness.
He does 27k damage. I mean, that's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but when you compare it to every other hero in this game, and they weren't really fighting that much. It was only a couple of fights before you just ended up completely destroying them and winning. crazy stuff, and Terrorblade wasn't able to do it against Sniper today.
7-0 and 8, man. Perfect score coming out from Sammy. 2 games well done from TEAMTEAM, but they got 2 more coming up next. So, see if they can keep the momentum going into their second series, which honestly, based on that game, I'd assume so. They are taking on Infamous here, if I'm not mistaken, which is no pushover squad at all. So they got their work cut out for them. I mean, I just feel bad for Valkyrie in this game. This was such a miserable laning experience, and then just never really had an opportunity to come online. He had a couple like decent ravages, but you know, once he picks up a couple more items on that sniper, he like blinks in for a ravage and then just dies within a second and a half. Like, it was just so rough.
Well, unfortunate for him. They played the lanes as best they could. Tried to get DNM all the farm in the world, but saves really weren't there. Roya, he did all right. I mean, Mars had a job, and it was to play super far in front to allow Sammy make it difficult for them to get on top of Sammy, even though he was only 4-4. That's exactly what he did this game. So, shout to him as well. He played pretty well this game.
Yeah. All right, everyone. So stay tuned. We've got a lot more Dota still on the deck. We are only halfway through the day. Again, it's going to be TEAMTEAM versus Infamous up next on the Pro Series Season 8. So we'll see you after a little bit of a break. Don't go anywhere.